Okay, we are all done in our family editor, at least we hope to be. We've got our brains, bones, balance, and body all working well, and now we just need to load this into a project. So we say, okay, load to project. So we load it, and we've got project 2 open, so we'll load that into that project. So we load it in, and it lets us place one. I'm just going to hit escape and not place one. Okay, let's do a little cleanup here in our project. So let's just go to our 3D view, and I'm going to pick on here, delete this, delete this, delete, delete, delete. Okay, back to my level 1. So we'll start off with just a wall. Here we are. We've got a wall. Okay, then under families, down inside of here, we've got a new family called DG 3-step footing. So I say, okay, I drag it in, I bring it in. Okay, and then I can place it anywhere I want. Escape, escape. Also note that in this view, I've also set my view range depth down here to be unlimited. That's why I can see below the wall. So that gets done. And then I can take this and I can nudge it along, position it accordingly. Okay. The nice thing about the way we created this family is, okay, if you look at it in a plan or elevational view, I can pick on this and I can just grab these grips. That's the total length. This is the total height. So those shape handles are doing everything we want. We can't change the thickness of the footing because that's a type parameter, and we did that on purpose. Okay, so in the meantime, I can just click on here and flex this around. And then if I want, I can go into here and go to the type properties and then change the thickness of the footing inside of here. So that works no matter what. But now what we need to do is marry it up to our actual condition. So let's go back to our modified tool. Let's use our split and say split the wall here and there. Escape, escape. Okay, so we say this wall here, let's say it goes base offset is, minus 6'5" and, 0.5 inches. Minus 6'5". Click out, there it is. And who knows where the top of the wall is. Maybe the top of that wall is there. Let's do this. Let's just play with these walls just to make it a little more realistic. Okay, so there's the top of the foundation wall. So now what I need to do is to step this down to here. Well, let's move this up a little bit. Okay, but watch what we're going to do. We'll say align to this edge or this edge here. Okay, align to this edge here. Oh, in fact, we need to do this one first. So back to here, here. So do the right edge first and then the second edge. And I can lock that if I want. Now to get the vertical, watch, I'm going to say align to here. Now there's a reference plane right in here, which we can use. Watch, click, and that does that. Escape, escape. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go over to my nice new structural tab, foundation wall, pick my 36 by 12 and go strip footing, strip footing. Escape, escape, we're almost done. Okay, now what I'm going to do is pick on my footing and adjust, because this is only 10 inches deep. I need to change this to be 1 foot deep or 12 inches. Hit OK. Boom. Now that's going to marry up properly. Okay, now I need to edit the profile of this guy, so I click on here and I say edit profile, and I can just use my pick option and I can lock it. I'm not going to bother locking, I'm just going to pick, and then I'm going to use my good old trim, 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 trim. Okay, finish. Click out. Not so bad. Go to my 3D view. There's my footing. Okay, click out. Now, because of the way I made that material parameter in my last lesson, I can pick on here. I can go into here. Oh, I made it instance footing material. Look, I can go to my footing material, click on here and say you are cast in place concrete, which is what the other footings are. Hit OK, click out, and it's automatically going to join those up. I don't even have to say join. Now, in the meantime, I can click on, the top of these guys. That's really not as significant. Okay, I can switch over here to my nice new realistic view, and I'm going to get that type of effect inside of there. So this is limited to 3 steps. So you can either go to an elevation, and you can click on here and you can stretch the total length and total height with these grips and adjust the thickness with the type property by going into here. I should probably rename this and duplicate it if I'm going to change this. I should say, 3-step footing 1 foot thick or 2 foot thick, whatever I want, but that is a type parameter. Hit OK, click out. So now anytime I want, I can you reuse that 3-step footing, bring it in under any condition, and very quickly either stretch it with the shape handles or use my align tool to align these edges and then adjust the footing thickness and the material, and you end up with something really nice like this. So it might take you about an hour to create this footing family, but you'll have it every time you need to create a step footing, because unfortunately REVIT does not have this ability built in. So that's it for now.